Look. 50 yellows from 3 levels. I've still yet to see that, so I'm very interested to see how that's going to play out. The team of Jeff's Switch is the 16 seed, and Tom Jumns is the 22 seed. So they are
definitely have the wrong teams on stream. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
I'm fixing layout stuff right now, but while I'm doing that, Gravity Wheel is going to talk all about this card.
I will. So let's take a look. Usually what I look for, especially nowadays, is how good Pianta is. Now, I see 5 shines from Pianta, and I see 7 bluebirds. But I'm not seeing a whole lot else. Lives, I guess, is there as well, but nothing immediate to provoke a Pianta rush, I'd say. So if we look for other things, perhaps Bianco play. Losing from Bianco. And that's about it in regards to that. There isn't a whole lot of immediate goals that I see.
Okay, so now I can actually look at this card.
Okay. What do you see in terms of immediate goals that people would rush?
This card sucks.
Yeah.
God, this card is awful.
I'm trying to think.
Wow. Okay.
Like what? Like Bianco Blues. But I don't know, 6 from Rico, 5 from Pianta.
Wow, this card actually sucks. This is a lot of setting up.
Yeah.
I suppose you could work 15 blues into Bianco to 1 hidden in Serena. And then... See, there's no hidden totals on this card.
Yeah.
Is there reds?
There's 7 blues from enemies, so what I could see someone doing is rushing Rico. And
there are 3 red coins on this card, so I guess you
there
could
are 3
do...
reds. Yes, I forgot about that.
Bianco 15, Bianco 4, Serena 1 hidden, and then another red. You would probably lose out if someone rushes 3 reds immediately, but you could do it that way, I guess, to start off, and then work your way into boss shines, because you've already done Manta and PD 1.
6 bosses is a lot, though.
6 bosses is a lot. This card just sucks, dude. There's like not a lot of good stuff or good synergy here. I guess 5 shines from Pianta and 5 from 3 is going to be comboed, as well as 6 shines from Rico, ideally.
The person who gets 6 shines from Rico would probably also get blue coins from enemies.
They would, yeah, they probably also get 7 blue enemies if they go Rico.
I'm noticing now that Pinna is actually not too bad. You have 25 blues from Pinna. You have 1 hidden shine. You have 100 coin in a secret, plus a possible combination of 100 coin from Pinna. And you have a later Noki gold. You have 50 yellow coins, which I believe is pretty fast in Pinna. As Tom makes sure he has his save file in, because we all know what happened last time. You don't, he game over, but...
Good job, Tom.
Well, taking extra precautions this time, I appreciate that.
But yeah, overall, this card sucks, and it's going to be a lot of setup for mid to late game. I don't know how these runners are really going to start. I think one runner should definitely do a... one runner should just focus on like a bunch of shine stuff, and then maybe the other runner focus on some blues and hundreds, because there are a number of hundreds on this card. 100 from Penna, Gelato, and 100 from a secret level.
There are a couple of hefty blue goals, including totals and 20 from Noki and 25 from Pinna.
And then 75 total on this card. And that's the only, oh, and 45 total. All right, 45 total is a little bit more manageable than 75 total.
Yeah.
Birds are okay if you go all the way through Pianta. To Piantissimo races are not that great on this card, though I suppose you can make it manageable if you
Oh, 15 shines
choose.
from Delfino with blue trades is also essentially a blue goal.
It is. So
25 life. I see no reason to go deep Bianco nor deep Pianta. So 7 bluebirds is kind of a wild card. Like, you just sort of have to go get it. It might be one of the last goals picked. Oh. Still there?
So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of setting up this card. It's gonna be tough starting out, I think.
Didn't notice Serena 3 no clipping is on the card, so I do think Pinna is going to be a strong move. Maybe a Pianta or Rico into Pinna play.
Serena 3 no clipping's not bad. It's just not great because it doesn't offer you that much else after that. Because really the only reason to go to Serena is for Serena 1-2. 3 is a little much. You would have to go to Pinna first, so it's there though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed
100 from Gelato works.
How would I route this?
Like really badly.
I wouldn't, honestly. I'd make my teammate route this, but
get a new card.
Yeah, I guess one person just has to like rush 6 from Rico into Pinna or 5 from Pianta into Pinna and focus on doing 5 from 3 and then into Serena and Noki, I guess. How many goals does that net you? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You see Switch getting
6 goals that way.
Beat Shine right away. He's probably going to go to Rico. And Jumns is going immediately to Pianta. While Tom and Jeff, I forgot his name for a moment. Tom and Jeff are opening Bianco.
Oh, you're still commentating off the not RTMP. Okay, you're like way ahead of where they are on stream.
Oh god. I thought you said never mind.
No, as I said, it has like a 20-second delay from the actual error, but this is closer to the stream. Anyways, yeah, people are doing their things.
Now, so wait, which one should I be watching?
The restream RTMP. 2 opening Bianco, 1 going to Pianta, 1 doing Delfino Shines. Not a bad idea. Gonna have to keep track of those 15 shines from Delfino with blue trades, but it looks like Switch is doing a straight out, doing a whole bunch of Delfino shines to start with. Might be doing a Pinna or Gelato rush based on the shines he's done. He's done Beach and now Jail. Whereas Jumns is making his way through Pianta uncontested, while Jeff and Tom are racing for, I would say, Bianca 15. And possibly Reds. Tom and Jumns have more or less the start that I expected out of this card. Jeff and Switch is not a bad start either, I guess, doing Delfino Shines along with opening Bianco, because you're gonna need to get into Pinna eventually and shine count for those 28 shines, and then you can also net your 15 shines with Delfino. So I guess Switch might be also focusing on getting some blues here eventually.
A weird message from the commentary stream link. Multi-twitch and hold my breath. Are they right now in that stream?
Switch is finished up slide now, while Jeff and Tom are making their way through Bianco. Jeff with a sizable lead in Bianco. Jumps making his way through Pianta still. Will be up in the game for 2 Piantissimos if that comes into play, because he's the only one at all in Pianta. Not bothering with any blue coins at all.
I'm not getting a compatible source, so...
You have to turn flash on if you're using Chrome.
Oh.
We see Jeff rushing straight to Bianco 2, not even getting the blue, while Tom got the river blue while he's making his way up to PD, so it does look like he is trying to go for 15 from Bianco now. But he is about 20 or so seconds behind Jeff. Actually, a little bit more than that. Maybe 30 seconds behind him into PD. Switch is finally opening up Bianco. Jumps is finally opening up Bianco after doing Pianta 1 and 2. So only wanted to go through Piantissimo there.
I am just trying to figure this out.
There's a pace spin if you need it.
Computer's heating up.
Switchmaster grabbing the linked pair before entering Bianco, or at least opening it all the way up. Fastest blue coins are definitely Rico. You can get a lot in just Rico 1. Switch now into Pachinko, so this is going to be his first red coin, along with his 4th Delfino Shine. Knows the fast Pachinko, but accidentally bonked on the second to last coin there. So he's going to have to go down and get the 7th coin. Jeff into Bianco 3, starting on his Bianco 15. Let's see if he knows the Bianco 15 route.
Right, we're all good. We got it now.
You can get, I believe, exactly 15.
In Bianco 3?
In Bianco 3.
Exactly 15, yes.
So there is to note, though,
now.
he did not get the M on PD's windmill, so he's going to have to go back for that if he wants Bianco 15. I'm surprised he didn't get it initially.
That's a really fast blue. I don't know why you'd skip that.
If he wanted to do Bianco 15. So maybe an afterthought of trying to go for it.
If you wanted to do Bianca 15, then that's just sort of a necessary step anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All the way at the top, which is, I guess, near the M, but at that point, you're kind of just
Tom is
backtracking.
almost caught up to Jeff, making a lot of progress. He also has 2 blues up on Jeff, where he has the river blue and the PD windmill blue over Jeff. He's about 3 or so blues behind otherwise. About maybe 20 seconds.
I played Tom and Jumps before, and they're very good any percent runners, but they do have trouble sometimes finding blues.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they've definitely made some improvement. Let's see.
Let's see, Switch going through more Delfino Shines while Jumps opens up Rico.
Well, what do we think Switch is doing? Just straight up booking it to Pinna?
I think he's booking it to Pinna.
I don't see that as a bad play, but there is a lot of in-between stuff that he's going to be missing out on.
Not quite setting up for everything, but he is working his way.
Of course, you can never set up for everything, but
working his way straight into Pinna, which on this card isn't awful, because there is just a lot of mid-game to late-game goals here. Overall, it looks like JeffCompass ends up taking the 15 from Bianco. over Tom Money. Even though I think Tom actually
Tom Money.
had it first. I just don't think he clicked it first. Or he might have been short a coin.
It's 15 on his screen, but it only says 14 on Jeff's. Let's see.
But Jeff did click it first, and there you can see the click. So he might have miscounted the amount he had. Let's see, Purple is now up to 1. Meanwhile, Jums is now opening up Gelato as well, while Switch is continuing on his reign of Delfino Shines. I believe this is his 6th Delfino Shine now. Tom might have gotten a blue in Delfino that I did not see. So,
Nonetheless, a pretty costly snipe, nonetheless.
yeah, he was very close in winning that.
Yeah.
I think it was about 5 seconds based on the video. So very close overall.
Is Jumps going for Gelato hundreds?
We will see here.
I question that move, but maybe he has something up his sleeve.
He might do Gelato 1/100s, which I would not agree with doing at the very beginning of the bingo, but
I wouldn't. It looks like it because he just avoided the blue.
Okay, I guess that's what he's going to be doing for the next 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh, I mean, this is a very slow episode to do a very slow hundreds. And I
also have to like not die in the secret, which apparently everyone has problems with. So,
yeah. But he's probably pairing it with that. But I don't know. At some point, you just go to Pinna and do it in Pinna 2. Oh, I don't know. That's not a great option either, unless he just wants 50.
He might do the 50 yellow coins from 3 levels. That is not a bad option. But again, Gelato kind of sucks for that. Pick any other world. For some reason, Switchmaster is doing Box Game 3.
I didn't even notice that.
I don't know what he...
But, oh, okay.
I think he was just playing on just like autoplay and forgot what he was doing. Shoutouts to Box Game 3.
Don't see that too often, so. This is straight up going for these hundos, it looks like. Otherwise, if it was just 50, he would be grabbing the faster coins, but... You know, you do you, Jones. Maybe you got something that I'm not seeing.
The Switch up to, I believe, 9 Delfino Shines now. Cannot get into Pinna without opening Rico, though. So he does need to open Rico at some point, which I believe he's going to do right now. Here we see Jeff and Tom both in Rico now. Tom grabbing some more blues. Jeff starting up Wiggler.
I think Tom is Tom going for the 45 right now?
Might be aiming for the 45.
Because a great place to get blues. That's why he was so overpowered in previous iterations of bingo.
Currently, I do think that Jeff and Switchmaster are in a better position only because Jums is doing 50 from Gelato.
Or 100, it might be.
Or 100. I think this is a 50 route because he skipped like half of the level so far. And he's having trouble with the slope.
Come on.
He is grabbing a handful of blues along the way, mostly just because he's running into them.
My cat was just on my computer.
Switch enters Rico and then immediately bails because I think he just needed to reset Plaza for getting into Pinna.
Bonks into a toad.
So Tom is up on the blues now. Jeff basically stopped getting blues after his 15. Here we see Switch going for Honey Skip. Usually people don't go for Honey Skip in bingos just because it's far too risky for the reward. But Switch has confidence that he's going to nail this first try. which it looks like he did get it.
Looks fine.
Based on where he died. Yep, nails it. So saving him an additional 15 or so seconds.
Oh, you're right. It looks like he's just going for the 50. He would not be out here if he was going for the 100. And so I'm curious to see what he... Or, no, it looks like he's going for the 100. Very well, okay.
I'm gonna assume he doesn't quite know the Gelato 1/100 routes, because it's not how you do it. But we'll check in on his progress a little bit later. Meanwhile, Jeff finishing up Rico 2, while Tom is still collecting blues and working his way into starting Rico 2.
I believe Switch is now starting 25 from Pinna.
Switch has free reign in Pinna Park to do blues and more. Really questioning this Gelato 100 from Jumns, who is trying to collect the vertical line of coins from the bottom up, and basically gave up on that.
Yeah, it doesn't have the rocket, so that's gonna be tough for him.
You're gonna have to get on the Shine Tower and
is he trying to bring a
not the Shine Tower.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You're gonna get on the Sandbird Tower and get those coins.
Yeah. I thought that for a second he was luring a Cataquack to give him a boost to get the coins.
It looks like,
give him points for creativity.
Jeff is doing Rico 2 hidden, while Tom is finishing up Rico 2 for the first time. Not entirely sure why he did Rico 2 hidden. Oh, for the 6 shines from Rico. That is...
Yeah. I suppose.
Not as bad.
Be choosing this over something like Rico 6, though. But Rico 6 is a red coin.
Pretty sure Rico 6 is faster too, so... Well, either way, getting another Rico Shine, so he's up to 3 Rico Shines, while Tom only has 2 now. But Tom is up in the blue coin game. Though Switch is very quickly catching up with just these 25 in Pinna, and will be collecting his first blue coin enemy, the Stack and Stew.
That's a sewer glitch.
Tom activating sewer glitch and getting these spiders and some more blues while he's at it. 7 blue coin enemies kind of does suck, because you do have to go to at least 3 worlds, I believe. 2 if you get Yoshi, but that is a lot. So
yeah, you can get all of your remaining 3 in Bianca, but you need bees. Classic route is just to go for either both of them in Bianco, or one of the ones in Bianco, one of the ones in Gelato, or one of the ones in Pinna.
Yeah. But so far, 3 enemies for Tom. He's going to get into Rico 4 if he wants a 4th one from here. But still collecting some blue coins while he's at it.
Except he skipped that one.
Skip that one. Didn't want it, I guess.
That blue coin it's no good to him.
He's also collecting some yellow coins right now. So he might be trying to go for 50 in a level.
His
while
partner...
While doing Rico 3.
Partner is... would be ahead of him in that case, but all right, he's gonna do this this world jump. Oh, dove too soon, or you don't even dive. Actually,
you just need to hold forward when you do the rope jump. Hopefully, Jumps knows that and does not spend 10 minutes on this, because it looks like he might. But I mean, he's up to 70 out of so far, so only needs to find 34.
He's uncontested right now for this goal. Oh, it looks like as long as he pursues, he's going to get it.
Jeff in Rico 4, trying to figure out how this grading works, using the buttons A and B. Definitely difficult, but getting his enemies here. Looks like he is going to net 4 enemies while he's in Rico 4.
Ooh. Tom just missing the grate there. That was a pain. Is he gonna go for the Beyblade? Ah. We're pretty far along in this bingo match, and there's only been one goal so far. What do you think of that? Like, I think it's just a result of the card not being that good.
A result of routing and a result of the card being bad. Really, Jums should not have been doing what he's doing for the past 5 minutes. He should have finished Pianta and then rushed the hell out of Pinna, but that was not the mindset.
Nice movement there from Jeff and Rico 4.
So despite all that, Jeff is still up in shines, in Rico, and in enemies. Because he now has 4, while Tom only has 1. Actually, Jeff should have 5 now, because he got the Rico 3 Pokey. And I don't believe Tom actually got the blooper in the cage, so...
The Bianca 3?
The Bianca 3 Pokey on top of the windmill.
Ooh,
Tom's taking a spill there. Falling off, did not get a buffered spin jump.
Switchmaster is now doing rockets
Yep.
to get his remaining 25.
25. This is necessary. You are required to break some of the baskets if you want 25 in Pinna.
There's some coins late that you can't get until at least Pinna 5, and then 1
6.
in Pinna 6.
Yeah. But I believe Switch only needs 3 more blues, so he just needs a basket and 2 of these blue shines in the beach.
And this will be Jeff's 6th boss.
Or Jeff's 6 Enricos and his 3rd boss overall.
Yes. Excuse me.
So that is 2 for the purple team. Or excuse me, 3 now actually, because Switch has finished up his 25 in Pinna Park.
Is still over there. Hasn't gotten those coins yet.
Jums is still trying to figure out how to rope swing, so we'll check on him in a little bit, but he will eventually get these 10 coins that he does need in order to do Gelato 100s.
It's not super straightforward, to be fair, but...
That is true, but if you're going to be doing Gelato 100s, you should know how to rope swing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He got 8 out of the 10 coins, so if he can figure out where he can find 2 more, that should be alright. He's not going to find any coins out in the water.
How many coins are there in the secret?
2?
I want to say that's right.
I think there's at least 2.
While Switchmaster is getting 50 at least in Pinna 2. He might snipe this 100 in a secret from Jums.
Yeah, if he decides to do Pinna 200s in a secret, he will definitely win that over Jums, who will have just spent probably the past 10 or so minutes not actually gaining any progress whatsoever. Jeff, back into Bianco, collecting his 6th enemy when this Pokey stops bullying him. So he just needs to find 1 more enemy, I believe, which he can easily get in Gelato 1. Tom finished out his Rico 5 and now is going off to open Gelato, while Jeff does Bianca 4 for a red coin.
Nice, 3 reds. Yeah, still up there.
Still on the board. I believe Switch has 1, and everyone else has 0.
Yes, I think that is correct. He did do Pachinko.
He did do Pachinko.
Momentum spin jump there from Jeff. It's harder than it is. Or, no, I mean, it's harder than it looks.
Jeff, not Jeff, Jums, figuring out the
there you go.
Sandbird Tower, getting those 10 coins that you do need as well in your Gelato 100s. So he is up to 84 now, but Switch still steadily collecting coins at a steady rate in Pinna 200s, which
he gotten the cash register coins yet?
Do not know. I don't know what coins he has because he's been here for quite some time.
Oh, you might be going for him now. Nope. Nothing from that sign. I think you can spray signs in Gelato to get coins.
No. Jeff opening up Gelato. Tom trying to do a surrender one over here. Maybe to work on his bosses.
6 is pretty far away. He might be going for one hidden in Serena.
Might go for one hidden Serena, but you do have to do Manta before that anyways, so he will be up to 4 bosses once he does Manta.
Meanwhile, Switch is about to get this goal from Jumns, which is...
As long as he doesn't die, which should be easy to not do, so it's a pin of 2, and it's pretty safe.
2 is probably the easiest secret in the game.
Next to Bianca 3, but I say as I've died twice in Bianca 3 in the past 3 days. Jeff into Gelato, collecting his last blue coin enemy. Meanwhile, Switch is going to be winning out Pinna Park hundreds and in Pinna, or 100 coin in a secret level overall. So purple team is now up 6-0 over green team. And Jumps has officially spent the last 12 or so minutes, maybe more, I haven't been counting, doing Gelato 100s and not getting it. He did net 50 coins from A level so far, which Switch has also netted, so...
We're just going for birds now. Yes, you can get coins from birds if you're very desperate, but...
We'll see if he tries to finish out this 100 from Gelato. He does not need to do it secret anymore. He just needs to find 9 coins.
I think he needs those coins in the secret, though.
I believe he might be missing some footprint coins, maybe the coins where the hidden shine is. I believe there's 4 coins down there, and then there's a few coins where that sand footprint is by the beach hut. While
Switch pursuing Pinna 2 like normal. I noticed he almost got the Pinna 2 shine, which would have been very unfortunate.
That would have been sad. Jeff back into Bianco 3 now. Looks like he's working on his 3 reds. I believe this is his 2nd red coin. Just needs to do Pachinko or something else like that.
Gas pipe.
Let's see.
Wouldn't do a lily pad clip yet, but
Tom still working on Manta here, while Jums is still working on shooting down some green birds for yellow coins.
Oh, good for him for committing or sticking with this. He lost one of the goals, but...
At least he didn't immediately exit area. He's still finishing out his Gelato 100, which will eventually, someday, net him a goal.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. He is actually out of water, so he's going to need to go all the way back down to the beach to get water, and then come back all the way up to shoot down some more if he cannot find 5 more coins.
I think he's looking around for a source of water.
Tom fishing out his Manta there, finally. Switchmaster into Pinna 2 Hiddens. That'll be his 2nd red coin as well, and another goal for the purple team.
And if he does Pinna 3 next, he'll get 3. But it looks like Jeff is just rushing that, so...
Yep, Jeff gonna do Rico 6, which is a red coin, so both team members on the purple team will eventually net 3 red coins overall. So yeah, the difference here in this match is really the fact that Jums did not compete with Switch at all. And Switch is getting every single goal he's doing for absolutely free.
Yeah.
Tom is getting beat out to the goals that he wants by Jeff.
I think Tom's played a good game so far.
So far, he's not playing too bad. I think he should have prioritized his
Three
blues,
red coins.
his blues and his enemies a little bit more, and then into. But
98.
purple team now up 8-0 in the bingo. Just need to find 5 more goals in order to close this out. Jum's going
99.
lost. Jum's going lost the very long, which you basically never see in a speed run.
Ow.
And I think he just needs to shoot down one more bird or find a coin, or there he goes.
Yay!
He has finally netted green team's first goal.
On the board.
They are on the board, so no shutout today.
That would be... I'm just glad to see that he finally got that goal. A little bit of goal from their switch.
Tom having some difficulty here with Underbell. Finally nails it,
There you
though.
go.
I do
What is
believe,
Jeff doing
though...
back in Bianco?
What is Jeff doing back in Bianco? What shine is he in? Is he in Bianco 5?
Believe he is.
He's
So he
in
must be
Bianco
doing...
5. Might be rushing bosses.
boss. Yeah. How many does he have so
He's
far?
currently at
3?
3. This will be his 4th, while
Yes.
Tom is up to 4 already. He already has Manta done. Tom looks like he's going into Pinna here, so he'll be getting his 5th with Mecha. Jums is now standing out on a rooftop in Delfino, trying to figure out what goal to go for next.
What should he go for? Pianta, probably.
5 in Pianta.
You could pair that
and
with
then,
lives.
and then he probably should have done 3 Fruit Ladies first, and then 5 in Pianta.
Or maybe not. He's thinking about it.
Thinking about it.
Nope. Decides not. Maybe he's doing Fruit Ladies now. Oof.
Meanwhile, Tom into Mecha, Jeff into going through Bianca 5.
Going back to Gelato.
and- Oh boy. Switch doing Pinna 4, so he's gonna get Yoshi after this. Once he finishes up killing these terrible turtles.
This is, like, without any stretch of a doubt, the worst shine in the game.
Oh yeah. I used to let myself believe Manta was the worst shine in the game, but I have been enlightened that Pinna 4 is by far the worst shine in all of Super Mario Sunshine.
Not all of Super Mario. Well, then again, shines are only in this game, so...
That's not true. Sunshines are in T2ID. That's not a Super Mario game.
1,000 Year Door. I forgot about that.
Jums now finally into his first secret stage, about in 30 plus 40 plus minutes in. I don't know how long we've actually been going.
What are you going for right now?
He's doing Gelato 1 normally,
I'm saying, like, what goal?
so he might be going for 2 Piantissimos.
That wouldn't make sense. That's the only thing I could think of. Unless maybe 5 from 3, but... He has, what, 1 in Pianta or 2 in Pianta?
He has 2 in Pianta and 2 in Gelato now.
Yep.
And then I believe he has a few Delfino shines. Switch finishing up in a 4, collecting some more blue coins around Delfino. He's currently at 30. He needs to find 15 more if he wants 45 total. Jeff finishing out his Bianca 5, moving on to probably Serena into Pinna, or maybe Pinna into Serena, either way.
Looks like Serena.
Looks like Serena, yeah. Serena and then into Pinna, and then maybe back to Serena afterwards. Or he might be working on 5 from 3, because I do believe he has quite a repertoire of that. He does have 5 from Bianco and 6? 7? 7 from Rico now.
Then 5. Oh,
So
that would be a good thing for him to work on.
He does need to find one more level to find 5 shines in.
Looks like Switch is actually going for totals right now.
Switch into Rico, trying to find some more blues to net 45, which he can easily do in Rico 1. Tom collecting some blues in Pinna. He's up to 34, which has been eclipsed by Switchmaster. While Johns is doing Gelato 2. So if Tom straight rushed Bianco 5 right now, he would potentially win 6 bosses. I do believe he does need to do Bianco 4 first, but right now he's doing Tall Grass. So might be working on his 15 shines from Delfino
with blues, right?
With blues.
That would make sense in regards to what he's doing, but I'm not sure if I really agree that that's what he should be doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're down 8-1, 9-1 now, but
Switchmaster finishing out his 45 total blues and overtaking Tom in the blue coin game. Despite Jeff and Tom both starting blues.
having a little trouble with the second mirror jumps. This is the
poorly programmed, the poorly programmed mirror where the cataquacks have to be tilting, or the mirror has to be tilting in a certain direction, otherwise you can't get the cataquacks off it.
So that looked like a misclick there for a moment.
I believe Switch needs to turn in his blues and get one more shine?
Yeah.
Yes. So 9 plus
another misclick.
4. Oh wait, no, he's actually 5 blues short, so he's gonna need 2 shines or 5 blues and a shine. He's currently at 13 from Delfino, so he needs to find 2 more. Jeff finishing out Manta, probably going to go off to Pinna now, finish out his 6 bosses, while Tom is figuring out how CD pods work. Jumns finishing out Gelato 2 finally. Jeff also going for Honey Skip here.
Honey Skip, yep.
See if he can nail this.
You're way too far to the right. Okay. I thought he was going to clip in.
Setting up from the very far side is a little scary because you can get stuck in GBJ, but just instant clip and fell down. So Switchmaster is starting Fruit Ladies now.
Not a bad goal to go for. I mean, you're up 9-1. You don't want to dedicate yourself to really long goals if you don't have to.
Yeah, and the remaining goals are kind of long. So. Yeah. This is surprisingly out of the goals on the card, not too long.
Unfortunately,
and you don't have to do the fourth one.
Tom is also starting Fruit Ladies, which.
Ooh, this is a Fruit Ladies race. So Switch is ahead. Switch is ahead by quite a bit, but that can easily change depending on his durian kicks. Oh, really well lined up durians. Hopefully he can kick all of them across here.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Kicks them all across, but all down the ramp. He's going to have to work. Oh, actually one stayed up, but I think 2 went down the ramp, so he's going to have to jump kick those back up there. Meanwhile, JeffCompass working on Mecha, and Jum's working on Wiggler on his quest to Gelato 5.
What do you think, if you were in Green Team's position, what would you be trying to do to win?
Everything.
Yeah,
I don't know what you want me to tell you, but it.
And what would you be targeting right now? Would you be doing what they're doing right now?
3 Fruit Ladies you have to do immediately into probably 5 from 3, Hidden in Serena. You're not gonna win the blue totals probably anymore. 5 from Pianta, 25. You just basically have to go, except for 75 total and maybe birds, or you'd have to go for birds if you're going to Pianta. So I don't know. It is currently 3, 7, 10 to 1. JeffCompass is finishing out his 6 bosses, while Switchmaster finishes out his 3 Fruit Ladies, and I believe he just needs to find 2 blues and a shine in Delfino. And he will also have 15 shines from Delfino.
It's 11-1 actually.
Oh, it's 11-1 now. I can't count.
Looking like a pretty convincing route.
Yeah, Switch just needs to fish out his 15 shines from Delfino, which he can find one more blue and a shine from. And Jeff is rushing one hidden in Serena, which Tom, I believe, has also decided to start doing now because he also has Manta done.
He could potentially beat him for that. It's a little bit behind, but
Yep,
the death in Serena 2 is very costly.
About 5 seconds behind, so it is a race for Serena 2 hidden, which can keep them alive a little bit longer. Meanwhile, Jumns working his way into Sandbird. Doing it with hover. Respectable. No Turbobird today. Turbobird only saves about 30 or so seconds anyways, so...
Turbobird is not easy.
No, it's not.
As much as Mike might tell you, it is not easy.
You do have to practice Turbobird and get a feel for it before you just randomly do it. Turbo Storage is definitely a little bit trickier than Rocket Storage to manage.
Yeah.
But he's just going to take the way out. Jeff, good entry. Meanwhile, Tom getting bopped by Booze. So Jeff up about 20 or so seconds now. Maybe a little bit less. Meanwhile, Switch found his coins and is doing tall. So once he finishes this, he's going to go turn in his 10 blues and will net 15 shines from Delfino. And then it is up to JeffCompass to do another Serena whenever and nail the red coins from Serena.
Not going for the momentum spin jump.
Probably a smart idea. Play it safe here. You don't need to be risky.
Tom does it. It's like, oh.
Tom went for it, but he went for it a little too soon and didn't quite get a spin there. He did get the momentum, but he didn't buffer a spin all the way. Might have been a dropped input, but that is probably much going to be the nail in the coffin for sniping this goal from Jeff.
Oh, yeah, he's just getting a banana.
Unless Jeff has probably the worst Serena whenever of all time, or fails Serena 2 hiddens a million times somehow, but...
Be going for lives as well. So, another spill from Tom. Stream isn't right now for me.
What Switch is doing?
Does he need to do anything right now?
He
is he going for no clipping?
Does he not have 15 shines from Delfino?
Oh, maybe he wants. Yeah, maybe he wants a lily pad, or no, he's going for Goldbird, I guess.
I think he might be one blue short and just decided he just wants to go do an easy shine, I guess. I thought there was a bluebird in Delfino that he walked right past, though. Interesting. Well, regardless, he is figuring his way out to 15 shines from Delfino.
Jeff must have entered 3 by accident.
Jeff definitely entered the 3 by accident there, while Tom finishing out his Serena 2 finally after dying twice, I believe.
There's hope.
Hey, Jumms! Jumms has finished his second Piantissimo race.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, Jeff nailing Serena whenever once more. Needs to enter the correct world, or correct level this time. Shine, there he goes. Serena 2.
Oh my god.
No, Tom got the...
no.
He GWK clipped into the tower. He has to chuck the banana and then find a sewer. Or just get into a sewer, basically. But it's a lot easier to find it if you can hover, which you can't when you're holding a fruit. Unless he's going to go for lily pad here. With a banana.
Oh, no, he's just...
No, you can't do that. You will get stuck on a wall eventually. You do have to chuck the banana onto the ocean floor. And jump up there. I don't think he even intentionally meant to do that. That was just pure bad luck, the way he GWK'd into the building.
I definitely don't think he meant to do that.
That was epic, though. I will give him credit. That was very cool. But I think he doesn't know to just chuck the fruit here. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, and then dead because he was hover sliding. All right, so looking like a 13-2 here. as soon as Jeff finishes out his Serenity 2 hidden. So as long as he doesn't die, and game over, which is basically impossible in Serenity 2 with the hover nozzle, this is Purple Game's match. And there you have it, folks. That is GG.
Played by purple team.
Yep, JeffCompass and Switchmaster team combo or crossover episode takes it 13-2 over Tom Dollars and Jums of insufferable commentary. Welcome, JeffCompass and Tom Dollar. Sign.
Yes.
Where are your teammates?
I don't know. I told him I'd be in the interview.
I'll go get him.
All right, let's switch.
Hello.
I guess we might as well wait for Jums.
Jump.
Butter.
Feels good.
All right. So that was definitely a match.
That was a
It was a
blast.
nail biter.
All right,
I gotta know what happened there. honestly.
Let's start this the first way. Jeff and Switch, how do you feel about winning that match?
I felt
That was
pretty good.
pretty. I think we played pretty well. I played like pretty well for me. Besides Bianco 5 and then choosing a wrong level, I played. I'm happy with how I played.
I guess that's the first. That's the first time I've played with Jeff and not heard like constant. Wow, what am I doing? This is so embarrassing. It sucks. So I think
That
it
is
must have been
true.
good for him.
All right.
Must have been good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good match. You guys played well. All right, question
Yeah.
of the match for Jums.
Whoa! Why you coming at me?
Why did you do Gelato 100s when you didn't know the route and then spend all of your time the rest of the bingo in Gelato doing Fiancissimo?
Who got more squares on my team? That's all I gotta say.
You are correct. You did get the only 2 goals for your team.
think I did a
Can I
good
say
job.
that?
I think
Can I
I
say
did a
that?
7 shines.
So we were in a voice chat, and there was an AFK channel in the server that we were in. So like half the time, Jums was in there, and I couldn't talk to him, and I tried to get him, and he just wouldn't answer.
I was too focused on the ropes, bro. I was too focused.
I gotta know what happened with that one. Like, did something happen?
So Jums started Gelato 100s, and about 10 or so
Okay.
minutes in, Switch finally made his way into Pinna 2 and did Pinna 200s in a secret before Jums finished. And Jums had like
I'm sorry.
90
I'm
coins.
sorry.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, I know the route for this one."
Bro, but I didn't realize you said, "Oh, July 1, you can do that easy," but I didn't realize there's like no coins in that fucking
That
level.
one is a little hard.
There's very few coins in
Yeah, I
Gelato 1.
despise
You have to
doing
know the
Gelato
route.
100s.
It's very not great
I had
for
no clue what I was doing, and then the ropes kept screwing me over. I kept falling off of them.
you do know to hold straight forward when
Yeah,
you're
I
doing rope
was.
swing.
I was.
Okay.
That was some bullshit.
That was tough. Overall though, Tom, you played pretty well. You just got beat out early.
Yeah, I think our biggest problem is that we have literally zero idea how to, and I think that really got us this time.
I think we should have got a couple more squares there.
You
Their
were
routing
really
was,
close.
A little bit better than ours. We can
You
tell.
were really close on Bianca 15. I think you were 5 or so seconds away, maybe 10.
I was less than that. I was like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You were really close.
So you went to Bianca first.
And it's funny because Jeff actually completely skipped Windmill Coin on Bianco 2.
I messed
I
up.
went,
Bianco 3.
so I went for the one underwater coin in Bianco 2, and I forgot that you could just get that in Bianco 3, so that kind of messed me up. I probably would have been able to get it if I didn't do that.
Okay. So I gotta be honest about something, and I mean this in the friendliest way possible. But I never do honey skip in bingo, but I kind of wanted to flex on this one, just because.
Is this another
I'm
remodel?
sorry.
Are we doing a
I just
remodel?
wanna-
Bro, even I would go for honey skill. I mean, come on. Just always.
I mean,
why don't you
yeah,
always go
but,
for it?
Both Jeff and Switch nailed honey skip. So.
Good work on
Yeah,
that.
well, Jeff, at least you got
Um,
it. So like,
yeah,
Oh, okay.
you don't
one
look
more
like an
thing.
asshole and like suck at the same time. So
Uh,
yeah.
One more thing I wanted to mention, Switch, very great job on doing half of Box Game 3. That was wonderful.
I kind of just, I went in there and was like, wait, this doesn't look familiar. And then I realized, oh shoot, I can do a Chuckster.
But other than that, that was well played from both of you. You guys had a really good route. I'm surprised 5 from 3 wasn't clicked, but eventually would have by Jeff if he kept going through Serena.
Right.
But that was basically the match. Tom just kind of got beat out to the few goals he was going to win. 6 bosses, 15 blues, 45 total. He lost to Switch when he was at like 30 something.
Yeah.
Also,
I think at some point, like once they had like 6 or 7 goals, I just kind of like realized that like there was no way I could do anything because pretty much every goal I would be behind.
I want to say that while you guys were racing for Serena 2 Hidden, Tom did the coolest accidental GWK clip into the.
Oh yeah! So when I did that,
into the Delfina wall.
I tried to do the lily pad clip, but I didn't know that you can't get underwater without Yoshi from out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
You can. You just have to throw the banana on the floor and then do. You have to do a triple jump, hover, ground pound, and you'll barely get up there.
Yeah,
is lily pad clip? I thought that was banned.
It's not banned, is it?
You can do lily pad.
There's the goal where you
there's just a goal for lily pad with no banana or barrel clip. It's basically you have to use Yoshi if you want lily pad. But he could have done it if he knew how to do it, which he was jumping around Delfino underwater for some time. That was a really cool GWK accidental clip, though. It almost looked intentional. But yeah, aside from that, tough match overall. This card, I don't blame you guys at all. This card kind of sucked, big time. This was a very bad card.
In retrospect, going to Pinna fast probably would have been a good idea because there were a lot of goals.
Pinna rush was super valuable here.
Yeah, I was pretty
Switch
dumb
did,
on our part to not go for.
I kind of had that to myself, which I was thankful for.
All right, we do need to wrap up. We do have a match after this. So JeffCompass and Switchmaster, you guys, we're still moving on. Tom and Jumms, you have been unfortunately knocked out of the tournament.
Thank God. Kind of a mercy kill, honestly.
So Switch and Jeff, you guys will play the winner of Sniper King Tons Ballones versus PK Frenchie and Optimistic Emo, which is supposed to be played by Sunday, but I don't believe that match has been scheduled. Coming up next, we have Repo versus Haru SRL and Mune's Abyss.
Cool.
But yeah, any final words from our competitors in Gravity Beetle?
GG's.
GG's. Yeah, GG's. Thanks for commentating. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for playing.
All right, guys, stick around, and there's going to be another match coming up shortly.
Alrighty.
See you guys. Thanks for the match. GG's.
Yeah, good job.
Bye-bye.